That'll probably help.
And Mario, once he, breaks
The wall.
breaks through the wall, finds that hole. You're playing like sitting there pushing out bricks in the Jenga tower. You gotta sit there and just make sure, find which ones are safe. Because if you knock over the tower, he gets to rebuild it.
Right.
That's the best analogy for it that I can think of. We're getting right into it, PS2, and more of this song, please. This is such a jam with the syncopated beat. I'm just out here just like.
Lady. Yeah, this song's really good.
Yeah, I love this song. And then synth drops in, it's so good. Right now, Louie just coming out here. Now, to be that guy, these two played at a Midwest Knockout, and Louie did beat Fred twice at that tournament. Oh,
Good air
did he air dodge the C4 that was sticky to him?
And that's probably where the headphones came into play, because he probably heard that audio cue and just...
I can't believe I just saw that happen. That was insane. Like, that had to be like, so I don't know, I can't believe that was planned, but
now
here
Free's coming back.
Yep, and here comes the strings. That's the awkward part, is if Free starts getting these strings, it doesn't matter how much of a lead you build up as Snake. Mario's just going to be able to put the deeps in.
Yeah, I mean, I played Free, and I'm pretty sure he got 100% string on me, and I just had to hold most of it. I was like, okay.
Oh, there was nothing he could do there.
That was a good frame trap.
Yeah, that was obviously all planned. 1,000,000% calculated there. 2 up airs. Yeah, Louie is really good at making sure he's got these C4s dropping down in the right spots, but got caught by that dare trying to land and not going to get anything out of that.
Yeah,
so.
I like Free going up there and, not just respecting the landing on Snake. I think you got to do that from time to time. Make him feel it.
Imagine if there was a re-grab in this game. That'd be nice. Just make Snake's re-grab timer lower than everybody else's, so that way he can have his tech chases with down throw. That'd be hype. But don't make it after the second one, then it comes back to the normal time. I think that would be a cool addition. And that Free's grown to a pretty good lead. He's been able to stay in on Louie and just keep the pressure on. And now he has almost 100% lead here. But the Cypher going to make it safe for him to come back on stage. But right now, just sitting there. Kind of lucky that the grenade detonated. I think he might have taken less damage and definitely less knockback for it. So.
Yep, going for him again.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
Sitting there holding shield. I know that the shield stun on C4 is massive, and another dare catching the disadvantage state is going to end up costing Lewis's stock again. Up throw. Here we go. Oh, no regrab though, but he's going to get right back into it. It doesn't really matter too much. C4 dropping down on the platform, pushes him off. Is he looking for the fair? He's going to get the fair. That's going to be a 2-stack.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a small window if you try to air dodge into ledge like that where...
Yeah, you cannot grab the ledge until you're vulnerable, so you can always get 2-framed by it.
Yep.
So that's something, and you have to be out of the, I think it's the end lag of when you're vulnerable. You can get 2-framed in it because it just doesn't start. You can always get 2-framed while air dodging to the ledge, so that's just something that you kind of have to wait for and react to them directional air dodging, and then you can, punish them for it.
Lilat.
Yep. Lilat is, I would argue, Snake's definitely top 2 stages for sure. Could be his best.
I feel like Mario's pretty good on this stage.
Yeah, they're both all right. I think Snake does benefit a little bit. It's also the darkest stage, so
yeah,
C4
it's hard
is.
to see that.
Yeah,
Yep.
But I don't believe the ceiling is all that low. But Mario's up B just put in work and took off that first stock really quickly for him. So Lewis is in another uphill battle here, but I was wondering if he was gonna grenade ladder himself, because that's an issue that you run into. Is you're like, I'm gonna grab this grenade to be safe, and then you end up just dooming yourself because you're like, now I'm getting laddered. Cool. So that's something that happens with a lot of characters, and that up B just coming out.
Yep. Not letting Snake recover high for free.
Yeah, you cannot. That's the best thing you can do is punish Snake for going into. Arguably, his disadvantage is almost as bad as Ganon's, but at least you can do things in it.
Right.
Up tilt, clean up that stock really quick. Let's see.
143 though.
Yeah, that's a lot of percent. And Free just gonna kind of let him get there, but run up forward tilt. onto the C4.
Knew where the C4 was.
He knew. He still remembered where it was. And then another tech chase, and he gets the read on the rollback. And Nikita not going to end up doing anything for him, but just like that, he's coming right back into this game.
Yeah.
2 grenades, kind of keeps space safe. Goes up to Nikita, and he gets checked by the Nikita, and that's a quick stock leak. But let's see if he can keep it. Oh, I was about to say he's going to get caped on something. It's going to be whack, but that.
Yep. Now we're in the final stock situation for both.
Yeah, 2 down airs, 2 stocks for him. Now they're just playing around the ledge. Stage control, not really super important just because of how Snake's game plan is going to end up working out. Because he's like, I can be in the corner as long as you're not in my face, I'll be safe. Not exactly where he wants to be here. Coming off the ledge, gets pushed off by the flood. He's back up in the air, pulls the grenade. Oh, and he drops it a little early. Oh, and the Nikita wiggle. But that's where the Lilac platforms come into play here, is if you get that C4 on the far edges, then you can hit them if they neutral get up with it because of how low the platforms are. Okay. That's something that's really important. That's why the stage is so good for Snake.
So, yep.
This stage, and I think like Town and City's kind of a good stage for him too, but that's one of those like, if they, you know, don't ban, just because of how like wide the stage is. Up tilt, gonna do it.
Up tilt on the platform.
Yeah. With how quick like that first stock came off for Lewis to bring it back and get that game back for him.
Yeah.
Super important there, especially on his counter pick, because you never want to give a game away on your own counter pick.
Yeah, Free dropped down from Halo on a second stock and didn't hit Lewis once before dying. I mean, that's the Snake momentum. I mean,
yep. Just to sit there and sometimes it just feels like you get steamrolled, you know?
Yeah. It's such a weird steamrolling too, because like, you know, Fox, Mario, Inky, they steamroll you in your face. Snake, it's like, okay, he's hit me 3 times. I ate 2 grenades. I have 80%. How did this happen?
How did we get here? Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. So back to PS2, just kind of throwing out fireballs.
So I'm guessing Lewis is banning Battlefield because Mario.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Same for Yoshi's. And this stage is probably pretty neutral in general.
Oh yeah, I think this is probably the most neutral stage, depending on characters. I think otherwise Smashville is the most neutral stage.
Yeah, I think there's a couple characters that benefit from PS2 a lot, like Ike. The stage is so wide and the blast zone area is so thin that Ike's side B recovery seems to work out really well on this stage.
Yep. I think there are characters that benefit a lot from it, and I think there's characters that suffer in certain matchups from it. If you're a character that lacks a projectile and you're playing against a projectile user, you're going to end up struggling really hard.
Good tech out by Luke.
Yep. And you have to tech against Free. If he's in your face like that, you have no choice. You have to get that tech. And the Nikita wiggle, that's going to be a dance someday. They're going to, like, MVD's going to do some kind of, like shoulder move, and they're going to call it the Nikita wiggle. I'm calling it right now. And we're about 2, yeah.
A minute and a half.
A minute and a half. I was like, how do I count? That's tough for me. And no stocks taken yet. And both of them were at kill percents here, so. But Lewis being able to keep his aerial momentum, just being able to be reverse and just keep you guessing on what he's doing. That was a really good trap there, just dropping the Nikita when he needed to, and you're going to get caught by it. Just sitting there doing the Nikita wiggle.
And both these players are just so good at assessing, okay, you're trying to get back to stage. What are you doing?
Yep. And just being able to set up some kind of trap, whether it be with grenades, C4 Nikita, or Fireball,
Flood.
or Flood. Right now, Free just needs to try to find another way to get Louie into disadvantage, into a situation where he can punish him. Getting that Sour Spot Bear is not it. I imagine if Cypher had a cooldown like Wario's bike. That would suck.
That would suck.
That'd be terrible.
6 seconds?
Yeah, I'd be like, hello, I want to recover. So, you know, it's probably good that they didn't do that. Oh, and right now, Free's just trying to find some way to get the stock off, and he's just getting run away right now. And after that game 1, you know, Free gets the first stock off, but 87%, and that's like 3 strings, depending on how well you make reads, and if you can get some resets. But Oh, he was looking for it there.
Here it comes.
Yep. You gotta watch out. They're on the
Good
C4.
spot dodge.
Yep. That was really smart. There's not very much end lag on the detonation of the C4 there. It was really smart for Free to stay in shield there, especially since he knew he needed to. Oh, it was really cheeky.
Ooh.
Oh, he almost caught the last bit of vulnerability there, but he got the snap just in
This
time.
was a really good set of strings by Free to
Yeah,
bring us
they're
back.
at exactly the same percent now after those neutral exchanges. But that run-up tilt almost took his stock away. His shield is pretty weak right now. I don't know if he can make it. He's going to have to C4. And the C4 doesn't kill him. He was low enough.
Okay.
And when the C4 almost catches his head, just almost gets there. So now we're back to another really tense situation here.
Yeah, I was surprised because Stadium has a lowish ceiling.
Oh, yeah. But
So
he was way below where the stage is. The stage is really high up relative to the bottom blast zone. So
Okay.
that's something that's kind of weird about it. So the units are like sort of the same, but they're not because of the
Gotcha.
height of the main platform. And also the platforms itself, the biplats are higher up than the battlefield ones. So you get a little more of a benefit if you're trying to do combos killing off the top from there. And right now, Lewis just finding ways to just do things and Free struggling to find a way to deal with these grenades. And the C4 are going to trade. I don't know if that's exactly what you want because if you're ever in a last stock clutch situation here, both of these players are really good at clutching it out. But right now, like, Lewis has a definitive lead, but back in the disadvantage. This is going to be really tricky. Going to be really smart here. Doesn't run into the C4. Playing it safe.
Good back
Both
air.
getting knocked up, and they're getting close to even percents.
And see, that was smart by Free to back off after the grenade exploded, because that snake back air comes out so quick off a grenade. And it hurts.
There are times where you know you can afford to take like the normal physical hit of the grenade, but there are times where you know you need to just get out of it. And that man was behind him, but that up tilt just got ridiculous hitboxes on it. You cannot roll through that. Free heads in. It's at Grandma's. It's like, Grandma, what are we having for dinner? It's like, I don't know, hon. What do you want? It's like, I'm feeling rolls. It's like, we're all out. Sorry, fam.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're all out. You ate all of them last time and got caught on that, so
And that was the snake wall. He rolled in because he saw the grenade, and
there's not much you can do at that point.
Yep.
It's just really tough because forward throw would kill him there too. There weren't very many options. He just couldn't do much. But going to Smashville, I definitely think that the stage is better for Mario, but I don't think Snake is at a disadvantage on it at all.
no.
And right now, Lewis is just playing really slippery, keeping away. I don't like the capes on the grenades because it's not really, I doubt it's doing much for him. Because he has to be catching the grenade when it's in front of him to properly get the reflect, and it's just not doing anything for him. And right now, just Lewis is running away with this match.
I tried to edge guard with the C4.
Yep. I know that you can do some cool stuff where if you wave bounce the C4, jumping off the stage and coming back, you can actually get it where the ledge is on the side, and it'll just auto 2-frame as long as you time it right. It's sick.
Really?
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff you can do with it. As
So-
long as you have the time to like set it up, then it's really good. But there are a lot more rewarding ways, like Nikita right here. And it just is like, you know, he's coming up to try to punish that disadvantage state. And
That's something Lewis also does. He'll drop that C4 and instantly just down B again. You think he's not going to explode up right away, and he's just like, no,
Nah.
it's blowing up now.
yeah, this is gonna cover me. There. I wonder if Lewis could stop by TSA all the time.
Man, it's too many bombs.
Sitting there discussing Smash Neutral before getting on the plane. And they're like, sir, we're gonna need to have a word with you.
Hear a lot about grenades, C4s.
CQC? And right now, Lewis looking to try to get a lap started here.
Yep.
Only 9% behind him for the lap, and Nikita gonna put him there.
And it's funny because, you know, I said beating Snake, it's hard to just get a big lead.
Yes.
But
Just
it's the
simply
opposite with Snake. Snake, you go down a stock, you make the wrong decision, you're down 2 stocks.
Yep. Oh, that down smash was so close to KOing, but didn't quite get there. And the grenade throwaway was really smart because it got him, I think it turned him around. So he was able to get his back air out. So he would have that quick, like, challenging option because that's pretty much all you're going to have. And back throw into Nikita. Oh, there was not much he could do there. Just getting trapped. And this is Free's tournament stock right now.
Yep.
And throws up the up special. Not gonna get anything out of it though. They're right back into neutral. Gonna get hit by the grenade. This is so tough for Free. And the down air, but the grenade's gonna interrupt it. That's definitely gonna save him. And right now, Free just needs to find some kind of kill option, but Lewis has such good control over the stage.
And that's gonna be a stock, but 68% down in extra stock.
It's gonna be really tough. That quick little clank to try to get its string started here. He's just trying to get some kind of cheeky stock here, but not gonna find anything there. Back throw. Oh, he's looking for the fair spike.
Fishing for that quick kill, trying to even this out.
Yeah, so, you know, he just wants it really bad.
You gotta try and even it out. If you're not taking risks on tournament stock, when are you gonna take?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, everybody seems to have this feeling that Snake's down tilt is going to combo into something, and it never combos into anything. But the way that a lot of Snake players use it, you would think that it's going to combo.
No, the knockback of it and like the movement of it looks like a lot of down tilts that do have combos.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he's gonna just up air me or something.
Yep. That was really smart. Just both of these players playing really safe. Lewis doing it on purpose because, you know, like, that's what you got to do. He's got the lead, and that's what he's got to do. And Fred has to.
No.
Yeah. Oh. It's so hard for Mario to get in.
Yeah.
But the methodical, just planned, calculated game style coming out of Snake from DankLouie here. Just
Yeah.